Hello everybody, welcome to another day in Shroud of the Avatar. Now today I thought we would look somewhere where I haven't been before, over on the side of the map I've not been, which will bring up the SOTA maps in the game. I've not done much in this area over here, so I was quickly looking through and I found that we got this place called North Naryad Pinefields and also got South Pinefields. Don't know what that level is. Get that up, click on it. Well, they're both tier 3, so good average tier ratings. A bit too low for my character, but not to worry. I thought we'd go in and have a look. So I've gone and got my blessings for the day and I have taken one food dish, so we should be prepared. Now this is a 3 skull instance. You can see it on the outside and also on the inside, which I'll just show you when we go in. We'll go and see what's in this particular instance. Now whilst the scene is loading, I'll just quickly take you to my Facebook page, which you can click on the follow button if you'd like to know when I bring out new videos, or of course leave some comments on the page. Then also you have my YouTube page, where if you haven't clicked the subscribe button, if you click on the subscribe button you'll get to know when more of my content comes out. Here we are, now in the instance. As you can see, when you enter an instance, if you turn around, I've still got my coconuts on, you can see that's a 3 skull instance. There's 2 skulls sitting here on the floor, so you can see what coconuts help you move faster on the map. So that's the first thing I'm going to have to do. I think if I just equip my close step, that should equip my weapons and put the coconuts away. Let's have a quick look. Looks like we've got some bears and some wildlife. Let's just bring up the map again, see what we find on the map. Looks like there's a central village area. Oh, another little ruby node up there, little mine. So what we'll do is, if we come down here and have a look at this area first, we can then work our way round. So we need to, let's just get our bearings. Yep, go down this track down here and let's see what we find. So we've got a nice wooded area, plenty of trees. You can't cut more of them. I think I recognise the type of scene, because there are only a handful of scenes in the game. Oh, wolf wants to attack me. Looks like our first victim of the day. Flame up. So there we go. Skin him down. So timber wolves, of course, hopefully give you a wolf carcass. We didn't get one this time, got some animal hide, which of course you can turn into leather. There's the tree you can cut, nice big red one, nice bark look on it. Of course, the giveaway is you get a little thingy. And of course we've got some ruffians guarding the tree. If you do hear some audio glitches, that's something slightly a bit awry in the game, which I'm sure they will resolve in due course. Causes the audio to stutter. And the reason why I'm just changing my deck is simply because I spend a long time chasing these down, so And I haven't got to worry about running away from them because they're not strong enough to cause me any major damage. It's just far easier to... You might see some of them running around, but I don't know if it makes a difference. Now they're all dealt with, we'll go and loot them in a minute. We'll finish off our tree. Pine wood and pine with resin. And just see what they gave us. Some bows and some gold and a couple of arrows. Good thing about humanoid or two-legged creatures in the game, mostly, they do give you gold. Of course, yeah, there were some houses, I was wondering about that. Ah, yes, this is a copy of a map I recognise. So, let's just... I can show you some of the effects. This is the ice arrow, which basically slows the target down. Fire, of course, gives fire damage, and the light, of course, gives sun damage. So, we have the ring of fire. Puts a nice ring of fire. If he doesn't run out of it, he's still got a flame effect. As I say, this particular character will handle it well in here because I do love the flame effect. There's another archer, which if I they're mostly things in this. There's a few ruffians. Let's use a cannonball, shall we? I think these take too long to cast for my liking. I think there are far easier fire effects than the cannonball. Right, let's just go up here. Now, in the normal scene, we've got some spiders in this area. As that's a slight copy of the scene, but not totally. So you've got that ruffian here. We're going to take on. Oh, now I might have to pay attention to what's going on here because we've got quite a few different attacks going on. I'm using Malation around us to damage the. Whilst I take on these wizards. The wizards are more damaging to me than this ruffian. What I'll do is I'm going to change to my closed deck. So I'm just now just use my swords just to finish off. Ruffian. Go and loot our corpses. Remember where the other one was. Recent corpse. Not to worry. Right, so this is a kind of crafting area. Two ruffians coming in now. I use the attacks that do multiple damage. This one here is swipe, which will swipe 3 or 4 targets at the same time. Just seeing if I've got any more ones. I'll just stack these, which will turn them into a stronger spell or ability. Stack those two together. See if I can find things which will stack. There we go, we'll do a quadruple slash on him. That's a good thing, as I say, because this level is a little bit low for this particular character. I'll take time just to show a few things. Again, we've got a nice little crafting area. There's a tree up here. Oh, another archer Now, as I was saying, the problem normally is when you go with swords to an archer, after a while you'll just get him in your sights and you might just start running off. Let's see if this one's going to do it. No. And chop the tree. I normally go for pretty much all the trees in the game because you can't farm them. Cotton you can actually farm if you want some cotton. But as I say, wood is the only way to get the resources to... Oh, that was quick respawn. They don't normally respawn that quick, but won't complain. There we go. And let's just have a look at the map. Oh right, yes. Come over into this area now. There's that other body that I killed earlier. Couldn't work out where it was. Change to my range deck so it take on these archers over here. Okay. There's actually a wizard. Oh, another wizard just respawned, but put a bit of fire around there. Oh, we've got another one behind us. Right, now change to close. I do more damage with my swords and shields. Now, the thing to bear in mind, as I was saying before, is that we'll start to run away. This is going to be a lovely challenge. There's Elysian light down on us to heal us. And I'm going to go for another wizard. The reason I'm going for the wizards is because the other characters will stay close. But the archers, of course, will attack you at distance. Archers or wizards. Oh, drat. That's me not paying attention to my health. So, and assuming that you're always going to survive. Well, it seems we've died, which we really shouldn't have done. I'm going to show you something else. I've dropped levels in this one, and this one, because when you die you lose some of your experience. And you can stop it by maintaining the skill. We lost some in our sundown, this one here. We dropped a level, and the stone fist one, I think we were dropping a level anyway in, or no. Still got that one up high. Why have I got that one up high? I want to take some out of that anyway, because I don't use it. And the flame fist, that's already an unlearning, so we've just dropped that one there really, because these ones I've just changed to. Now what I've done there is I've actually got downward arrows, which means that over time some of the experience that went into creating that level is going to go back into the pool. So that if I didn't want that to lose any, you can click on the maintain, and then that was, when you die, it doesn't take it from that part of the pool, it will take it from the other areas. As you gain more experience, you find that, because that uses some experience when you some of your pool to keep it going as well. So it's pluses and minuses in all these areas, but when you die you lose some of your skill, as well as damaging your weapons and armour and anything, or most things you're carrying. So now we'll look on the map and we found our closest onk to go to. It's also partly on the way round anyway. You'll always pay attention to your health in the game. There we go. Back in the world. standing in mid-air as well. Got the spiders are running around, resetting. So always pay attention to your health in the game. Right. So now we're down. We just come up there. We'll go down and have a look at this area down here, which I do know that there's some spiders and wolves down in this area. Squirrel, which have got pecan nuts on them. There's a den here of some kind. Got some timber wolf and a deer. So there's an abandoned town up here. With an archer being chased by spiders. Now this one wants us, so there we go. It's just, you know, once they've finished him, they're all going to come in on me. So again, I might have to this time pay attention to my health. Oh, and the wolf wants to come in as well. But say I really shouldn't have died before. Should have paid more. There we go. And say, got your health up here, and I'll put the numerical values on so you can actually see what they are. I tend to turn them on because then if you're the numerical values, because after a while you get to know what kind of levels you can attack in the game. So you can see, like if I see something that's got 1,000 or 2,000 on it, or 1,000 I'll probably be okay attacking it. But if it had above 1,000, I think this is something at the moment I don't think I really want to be taking on my own. So that's why I put the numerical values up there, which you can turn on in the menus. So try not to leave too much behind in the game. You can always use it yourself, or you can sell it. And there are a few items in the game that are not being used as well, which normally carry good rewards to sell to the NPCs. Spider's leg, and we just increased a level in our meticulous collection, which is the chance of harvesting the node more than once. So just got a venom sack off that one. Come out of combat. Loot the archer. As you can see, it's a lumber yard by the looks of it. So I do know just loads of spiders and things over in this area. Now the next area, just bring up the map. I needed to go to, there's this mine up here, so if we take the path up here. Oh, got a corpse here. Oh, bit of gold on him. The wolf running around. So I'm just using the map here. Oh, spider. Just snuck up on us. Oh, there's another one. And you notice the web means that we're actually snared in the web. Now you can do a bit of jumping and break yourself out of the web. But that does use focus. So here comes another one. Let's put a bit of flame around to show it. I think like a roasted spider. Flame and immolation. That gives extra, of course, damage. It's the fire effect on the enemies that it comes into contact with. It doesn't damage any of your friends. They don't get friendly fire. the handy thing about coming into here for me is the fire magic uses a lot of spider silk. Oh, so I don't know why I'm trying to skin that whilst I'm being attacked. Right, where are you? There's an archer with our swords. Go back and get me more spider, get me silk. Which is pretty much why I'm skinning them. And I've got ×2 on the minute, so we're harvesting the node a second time. And I've had up to 4. You know, some people say you can get more. Oh no, that was the way out. So it must be up here. Yep. We're heading up to this area up here. Find those rubies. Got a wolf spider on the way. Now the spiders normally use their webs to snare you just a little bit too far away from them, so you don't want to move in on a spider a little bit to get your best damage. If you're using melee or swords, of course. If you're using a bow and arrow, you don't want to get anywhere near them. Oh, ×2 meticulation again. Oh, ×3. Not the 4th one, as you can see, we've got 2 spider silk, 2 venom sacks, so we've got a lot more out of just the one harvesting node. And that can be the same if it's wood or anything else. I think protective high road. So a few walls in the area. Lots of spiders. Some humanoid characters. As those 2 fight it out, you can just take the tree. There you go, who's going to win? Flame the sword up, and there we go. We're going to win in the end, because we're going to skin them. So there's lots of animals you can skin in this instance. At the ×2 articulation chance is rather high. And we've got a carcass, isn't it, in this one, which is always handy. Because carcasses can get turned into meat. Now, I do know down here, I've got an area out here with some thingies, and the rubies are in this cave over here. Which of course is filled chock-a-block full of spiders. So, the best thing to do is clear the area here before you enter into the cave, because you might need to come out. If you come out, you don't want to be coming out onto a lot of spiders and wolves, so it's a good idea to actually clear the area out first before you go in, and then if you are coming out in a weakened state, you haven't got to worry about coming out onto enemies that you don't really want to be fighting at that point. In fact, we'll just leave them for the moment. I would normally skin them all down. There's that mine now. Oh, the gem mine. There it is. As you can see, looks like a mine that they were going into, then suddenly they come across a whole nest of spiders. Let's see. Oh, a spider. Let's just bring up a bit of light as we're coming into this darkened space, and again we're going to have to clear spiders before we can mine, because they will interrupt us. One behind us here. Now we can mine the rubies. Now the actual crystals have different colours, and the colours relate to what they're or colours relate to the colour of the spell. So far, spells being red, the rubies are used for making fire warding or fire attunement benefits. Now we walk past this little nest here, which set those little spiders off. Also, you'll see a web here, which you can actually break by double clicking on it. If you walk into it, of course, that'll just snare you. So it looks like a nice little area for a few ruby crystals. Crystals can also be used in the game to make glass. So, and these nodes will always appear in this area. As you can see, this one hasn't actually spawned. Even though it says sticky web, it's for that. There's an unspawned one over there. We'll have a closer look in a minute. We need 400 ruby fragments. I've just made a nest open. Another one down here. They're only little baby ones, so here's the node that has already been mined, or it's not ready to be mined. And of course these ones are ready to be mined. Here's one of those little nests. Should we get close to it? Of course it will open up. And there's a little spider. Sack. No, can't get anything in the sack. So I would normally be skinning, but I think we've seen enough of that for this video. So that's pretty much everything in this area. So there's quite a few nice resources. Some rubies. Let's have a quick look over there. We see over here, we've got another little ruby spawning point, some cotton. Oh, bears! Bears! There be bears! And spiders. Right, we'll skin the bear, see if I can get the carcass out of it. So tons of wolves. There are quite a few bears, but bears are a little bit rarer than wolves. Times 2 on it. Good, got bear carcass. That's one of the recipes that I use. Bear, steak and potatoes. This meal up here, which, by its description, tells you that it uses bear meat and potatoes. Oh, and another spider coming. I'll restack these so it makes nice strong ability. And let's see what else we've got to stack. Try that one there and that one there would have gone. Now those two there, that's going to give me a quadruple. Oh, and these two here give me a nice saw blade. And they're all the strong attacks that I can tend to do. combos, which if you look at my video on deck building, you'll get to know how to do that. That tree, yeah. So noticed it not by its red leaves but by the bark design. Not a bad area to come in if you want some wood in the game. Carry on round, we should have the exit coming up shortly, I think. There we go. We'll go and have a look at the instance next. Right, there we are, back on the overworld. Let's go to south. Naryad Pinelands and see if there's a bit of a difference. What I'm going to do is, it's just turning dusk in the game, so it's going to get dark. It's going to make a bit harder for the video, because you'll only have the light spell, so you won't be able to see so much of the area. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pause the video and then come back when it becomes dawn again in the game. So I'll see you in a very short while. Here we are, dawn approaches, dawn is here actually, so we can now go into see if there's much of a difference in the south Naryad playing fields. Here we are in the instance. Let's see, 3 skulls. A nice sign that says under construction. Attention, this area is early development, temporarily based on another scene. So let's have a look to see what we find. Excuse me. Bring up the map. I think I recognise this one. Let's have a quick run round it. Lots of wolves and bears, if I'm not much mistaken. In here. If you want the bear meat. And the bears of course can push you back. So let's skin the bear, see if we can get some, ideally a bear carcass. You're ideally after the carcasses more than the actual hides. Actually, we just got some hides. Because there are so many hides in the game, they're not worth a great deal. There's not many people want to do leather items in the game. There's another bear. So, let's just move forward again. I'll have to check on in a second. Just give that a skim. Check to see how much food we've got. 26 minutes, more than enough. There we go. There's a hide and a bear head. If you get a head, you really want a pristine head. So, pristine heads can make trophies. Normal bear heads can make bear hats. That's blind then, shall we? Does that affect him? Don't affect him. Tell if it affects them, you can see the buff gone on them. Cuts down the map damage that they give you, I think. Yeah. Let's see what we get out of this one. Then we'll have a quick run round. Just a hide. Let's take the path. think we're going to meet some skeletons and probably wolves. So there's some copper ore here. Oh, talk about skeletons, look who turns up. And I've interrupted us, so right, Elysian light, which damages them, which is in the light tree. Again, the reason why we're going after the skeleton is because the other one will follow us, and the skeletons love, the archers love running around. There we go, now we've got him dealt with, we can finish off. Now skeletons don't like flame, which will also get fully lit up. Elysian light should be doing a little bit of damage to them as well. Just leveled up in stun ability. Actually, what I want to do is get that up to, my target is to get it up to 20%. So, still a few more levels to go. The best way to do the game is just set yourself little targets and there we go. Let's got those two. Let's carry on round. Got some bears and some skeletons so far. That's Elysian light just worn off. I think basically skeletons cover the central ground of this map. The Elysian light. Got to be in the shadow of the light to also get the damage, or the extra damage. Elysian light affects the undead. Here comes another two. Oh, three, so we might have to pay a little bit more careful attention on this one. I'm going to do a lot of damage. I'm just trying to get the flame up around us. Flame sword. And hopefully we should be okay. This time I'm keeping an eye up in the top right hand corner on my health. The focus is also going down, which is a great thing, so I'll slow down my attacks. We should get this one nice and neatly. I want to be able to keep the flame on, so right, I'm going to do some manual attacks, just holding the mouse and then just letting go once it gets up to full strength. That doesn't use much focus. There we go, he's down. Nicely as the Elysian light also ends. And we'll cast another Elysian light on us to help us heal faster. Because it can be used as a health buff as well. So, what I'll do is we'll carry on round. You know that there's skeletons in the middle section. Oh, a couple more. Just running out of focus on this. Should actually wait a little bit. I've got an archer attacking me as well. Oh, she's now getting close. Can't get this down. Time to go. Ah. Left it too late. Not doing very well today at getting this right. Not to worry. Let's get some resurrection done. think that calls for a bit of extra have a wolf meal. Well, the obsidian meals last a lot longer and are a lot stronger. I don't really want to use one of those, so we're just going to have to go pay more attention. The obsidian meals are more rarer. Now, where are those skeletons? See if I find him again. Alright, okay then. Right, let's just bring up the map, see what else is out there. Okay. Remember which way we're going. Lots of skeletons in this area. Oh, there we are. There's my body. Releasing light up. Let's go after the archer first, because he's the one to get some flame up round us. Oh, keeps on fizzling out is the annoying thing as well, but that's because I try and use magic with using non-cloth armour, which creates fizzle. See, he's now running off. And now we can take care of the skeleton footman. We should be okay. There we go, it's nearly down. There we go. Not going to move on until we get our health and focus back up. That's the mistake I made before. So I'm going to cast Enlightenment, so we get the Enlightenment buff, which will help speed up focus regeneration. Before we move on. This Enlightenment is nice enough to heal us all the way up. And we do have a decay negative. If we die again, it's going to take plus 15 to resurrect. And move slowly through the instance. There's a tree over there. Looks like it's mostly skeletons in this instance, and a few wolves and bears. More skeletons over there. Yeah. Oh, being attacked from behind. Look. Right, let's bring the Lucine light on. Flame up the weapon, and put some flame around us. That should give us the best ability. Slight glitch in the game because at the moment I'm showing the immolation as the flame effect around us. I'm not seeing the actual graphic, but I'm pretty certain that damage is still being given. Oh, got an archer over here. Right, let's go after Mr. Archer. As I say, normally I would use magic to, or my ranged magic deck to attack them, because they do that off. There it goes. There's a wolf here, which I'm not going to bother skinning this particular video. Oh, let's just not make a mistake again. Let's get these levels up again before we move on. Do. Close enough. So, probably not a bad idea for an area to come to farm gold, actually. When I say farming for gold, that's killing humanoid based characters and getting axes, and I think got out of this one. Yeah, the rusty two-handed swords. They're worth 75 over the daggers which we got in the other area and the rusty axes. So, and you can either scrap them down or you can sell them on. And then of course you're generating gold by doing that. But the instances are always there for change, so as I say, it's what's good one month might not be good the next month. Do love these little signposts, let's have a look at them. Beware! Beware, that's an exit. Good area for hunting wolves and bears probably as well. Let's see what that one says. Oh, beware. Beware. In other words, whichever way you go, beware. Carrying on through. So, wolf area here. A few skeletons thrown in, I'm sure. There's one. Belt-banded archer, they normally come in pairs, don't they? Missing light. Lane. Mind you, I'm looking at that one and I'm going to use my range deck. Okie dokie, so I don't have to worry about him running around then. Stone. There he goes. Oh. The wolf decides he wants us, so we'll change back to our close deck. There we go. And another wolf down. And the skin him seems to have killed him. Whilst our focus is also recovering. As I say, one of the mistakes I've made today, you should know it's slowly catching monkey. 2 animal hides. Let's go and loot our skeleton, which is 16 gold, a bit of corpse wax, and a bow or a sword. Loads of wolves. Let's see if there's anything else. Won't bother with the wolves. More wolves. Oh, there's an exit up there. Looks like that's all there is. Just bring up the map once we've dealt with this wolf. So that's an instance with wolves, bears and skeletons in, which is slightly different to its neighbours, which is bandits. Well, what are we going at? Bandits, spiders, wolves. I don't think we saw a bear, I think there's 1 or 2 bears in there. This one's pretty much just a circular little track. We'll probably find quite a few. Let's get nodes in here. No, some of them have got where the mining nodes are. We'll probably find some ore in here as well. So, with a load of skeletons to fight off, of course. So that's quite a simple area. So that's where we'll end this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, click on the subscribe button. You'll get to know when more of my content comes out. Please do feel free to leave any comments, and thank you for watching.